he'll know him, so I'm not gonna say who it
Mics
is.
are going live.
Not yet.
That's fine, that's fine.
I'd say it's one that's done well on a couple of land sales. And his wife wants to do a house that he's gonna. Yeah, he has.
Denny,
nice
you
land
sound the
sales.
gavel, please.
Sure, I'm sorry, Bob.
No, that's all right. Let's call the meeting to order. We do have a quorum. Adjourn the pledge of allegiance and a prayer. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Almighty God, we ask that you send healing to our friend and colleague, Jack, that he may be healed and return to us. We ask for healing for our land that so desperately lost our spiritual and social guidance. Send it back to us, Lord, and let us receive it and be your hands and feet. We ask these things in Christ's name. Amen. First item on the, if you haven't signed in out front, don't forget to do so before you leave. First item on the agenda is the approval of minutes from the 27th of January.
So moved?
Second.
And the second, those in favor of the motion, signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Anyone opposed, motion carries. Next item on the agenda is Christopher Burke, review fees of $18,600.
Move for approval.
Second?
Then moved and seconded, those in favor of the motion, signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Anyone opposed, motion carries. Next is the Danville Conservation Dam Incident and Emergency Plan prepared by Vanny Engineering. It's $2,262.
Move for approval.
Second?
Those in favor of the motion, signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Now, do we have to approve the general fund expenditure?
We just did.
So that's, you just, yeah.
When we did this one?
Yeah.
You don't have to, since
It's
Oh.
just a total for both. You're fine.
Okay, first item on the agenda is, Chair will entertain a motion for continuance on S 0126.
So moved?
Second.
Moving to second, those in favor of the motion, say by saying aye.
Aye.
And then opposed, motion carried. Yes is Banning Engineering, Promenade, Section 3. Good morning.
Good morning.
Oh, you give it to me.
Uh,
And then
Name
you're
and,
going up.
name and address, please.
Parker Mays Bank Engineering, 853 Columbia Road, Suite 101, Plainfield.
Floor is yours.
Morning, my name is Parker. As I said, I'm here with Melissa Gerard, Pulte Homes, seeking approval for Promenade, Section 3. This lies directly west of the existing Promenade, Section 1, and is a 20-lot residential subdivision. So our project outlets down to the existing pond in the southeast section and then ties into existing Section 1 storm. This project is located within Brownsburg's jurisdiction, so we were asked to submit to drainage boards for the outlet, review the outlet only. So the existing, yep, thank you. The existing site, or the existing section was sized to take our site as off-site, and as you can see, our pond's gonna be here. It'll tie, this red line right here is the existing storm. So our pond will tie into this existing storm and then go down through the ponds of Section 1, which was reviewed and approved for the drainage board, and eventually outlet down to the legal drain down here.
You've, Denny, are you or Michael familiar with this at all?
Yes. I mean, I know where it is.
Where it is.
The location and so on.
Chair will entertain a motion.
Back to slide 2, please. So you're saying that the tile that's already there was, it was built
It's
to-
just all off-site right now. It's
Yeah.
just off-site.
Yeah, well, I'm just saying, like, you said it was already pre-planned to take on that water. So anything south and west of what you're doing now, is that also the
That-
same circumstance?
That drains, continues to drain south and east. Yep.
Everything's pre-designed to
Yep.
say, okay.
Yep, and then we've looked at that existing storm there on the west side of Section 1 to make sure that's sized to take everything that we're sending to it, so.
Chair will entertain a motion.
I would move, I guess it's preliminary approval of S 0426, Promenade, preliminary.
Second.
Moved and seconded. Is there further discussion? Those in favor of this motion signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Aye. Those opposed? None opposed. Next is SO 326, Wind Farms Innovative Engineering.
Thank you.
Yeah, on that one, you did. Sorry.
Good morning. I'm Kevin Roberts, 3961 Perry Boulevard, Whitestown, with Innovative Engineering. We're just looking for final approval on West Wind Apartments. You can see the yellow outline. Shining myself.
There.
Not working. Here's another one if you want to try this one.
There it was.
Oh, okay, there we go. Yeah, the project's outlined in yellow. Overall project, rather existing conditions. We have a pond here that was previously developed with earlier stages of the project. Next, please. And we have hard surface on the area up to here. Previously, we intended three apartment buildings. Now we have a clubhouse, pickleball court, and 2 apartment buildings. That really doesn't make any difference in terms of drainage, in terms of storm. All of the storm is going to the existing pond 5, the small portion right here going down to the Pep Boys pond, dry pond. That's really all I have right now. I'm asking for favorable consideration.
And Burke has reviewed this. The office is recommending final approval. Chair will entertain discussion or motion.
I will move final approval on SO 326, West Wind. And also included in that is $100 per lot annual drainage assessment.
Second.
That's a good point, Denny. It says here $100 an acre. Is that what it's gonna be, $100 an acre? That's what I thought.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Okay, we have a motion and a second,
Hit
right?
for it.
Those in favor of the motion signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Those opposed? Or not opposed, motion carries.
Thank you.
Next is SO
And fund.
226. That is Structure Point.
Here's a pointer.
Thanks.
You wanna-
Well, as she gets that pulled up, I first want to say this is a full circle moment for me. My wife and I both grew up in Brownsburg. This is my first time sitting in front of the Hendricks County Drainage Board, so full
What's your
circle.
name and address, please?
Tyler Sylvia, 9025 River Road.
Okay, you all know where we're at, right?
I am not sure. I know where you are.
So if you want to
Oh.
use your pointer and
Yeah.
show them where.
So this is 74 and Jeff Gordon Boulevard. This is the infrastructure plans for the roadway extension to connect to County Road 400, and that's that Commerce Way frontage road there. Yeah, so as I stated, these are infrastructure plans. We're working in conjunction with Kimley Horn, who's developing Project Thunder here. We have a proposed drainage pond here and a replat, including a lot and 3 blocks that will eventually all, excuse me, outlet to the Keeney ditch here. We've addressed all surveyor comments and bird comments, so we're looking for final approval here.
This is on Bill Alexander's, right?
I believe so.
Yeah,
Your backyard,
pardon?
your backyard.
Yeah.
Close, very close. Where- Isn't there a large county tile?
There,
There's an open ditch.
There's
Turn them on.
there's an existing 24-inch tile that comes west to east here, and we've picked that up and we've sized it for full flow at a 24-inch pipe. So
Okay,
we're conveying that through our proposed storm sewer and then through our detention pond.
okay, because a lot of our water goes that way.
Yeah,
So-
that tile's here, and we pick it up with our storm sewer here and then take it to the pond and then eventually outlets to the Keeney ditch.
I think this is a good project. Recommendation is for preliminary and final. Chair will entertain a motion for discussion or a motion to approve or disapprove, whatever.
Can you go to the, I guess be the next slide, that one? Yeah. Is that it?
This is our compensatory storage calculations.
Okay.
Keep going.
That's fine. That's fine. Thanks.
Yeah, you can see that tile there. That's that 24-inch tile. Cuts across our site. We pick it up here.
Move for preliminary and final approval of SO 226 Pittsboro Commerce Center infrastructure plans.
Second?
It is moved and seconded. Is there further discussion? Those in favor of the motion signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Those opposed, say no opposed. Motion carries. If you'll notice, it's $250 an acre,
Yeah.
which for a long time we didn't have it high enough.
Move to continue S 1225.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
I'll second that. Those in favor of the motion of continuing S 1225 signify by saying aye.
Aye.
There are none
Move to
opposed.
continue, sorry.
That's fine, go ahead.
Move to continue MIP 1208 Allen family.
I'll second that as well. Those in favor of that motion signify by saying aye.
Aye.
There are none opposed, motion carries. Next is
Oh, that's great, Brad.
MJ Gibson Land Surveying on MIP 121126.
Good morning,
Morning.
Mike Gibson with MJ Gibson Surveying, 1898 West US 40 in Greenfield. We're here for preliminary and final approval for 19 acres, 3 lots, located at the southeast corner of 350 North and 150 East. We're also asking for a variance request.
Oh, okay.
We're asking for a reduction in the 75-foot legal drain easement. There's a legal drain that is on the north side that's
Here,
running.
You might want to
Sorry.
point to which parcel it is so that they know what you're talking about.
So we're at this parcel here. There is a legal drain that is along the north side of 350 North that's running kind of parallel with 350 North. We're asking for a reduction in the legal drain in that area to 54.4 feet. And in discussions with the surveyor's office, we would continue that legal drain easement, the limits being the south right-of-way, which is a 25-foot dedicated half right-of-way that the county's requested along 350 North. So it's a reduction in one place of about 20 feet, but it is on the south side of the road that we're asking for that reduction. The legal drain is on the north side, so all of the activity would be along the road typically anyway. So David agreed that that would be the best case, and it's a definite line that's continuous along 350.
The highway department, did the whole project, redid the whole pipe for probably a mile.
Yes. Yeah.
And you guys have reviewed this one?
Yeah.
Yes, I
Yeah.
am.
Yeah.
Okay, you're okay with this, Dave? Was John Ayers, was he aware of this?
Yes, we talked about it
Okay.
at TAC, and it just makes sense because it's on the south side of the county road. So there'd be no reason to have that extra 25 feet into these lots.
Okay,
We would never use it.
okay, okay. Well, the recommendation is for preliminary and final approval. Chair will entertain a motion.
So moved?
Second.
It's been moved and seconded on MIP 121126. Further discussion? Those in favor of the motion, signify by saying aye.
Aye.
They're not opposed. Motion carries. Thank you. MIP 771, no regulated drain, who's Dale Cruz.
Yep. Good morning, Dale Cruz, Cruz Consulting, 7384 Business Center Drive in Avon. And I'm here this morning on behalf of the Freeman family, and we're requesting a replat of this lot. This is an existing home site lot on the north side of County Road 150 South, and it is just a little bit west. This is County Road 450 West. It's a little bit west of 450. It's this parcel right here. Here's 150. Here's 450. And the goal here is to, this parcel and this parcel are related. This is the mother of this person. And this parcel desires to be sold. It has an old house on it. It was an illegal lot split when it was created, and it doesn't have a septic system. So the goal is to clean up that mess so that this house can be sold. And the way we do that is we replat this lot and these so that this lot can enlarge, and we'll take part of this. This is a cross-country overhead power line, and there's also a gas pipeline that's running in there, a fairly new gas pipeline that's running in there too. So we would replat. This lot would, it would be smaller. This lot would enlarge to be this, and then we would build a new septic system, or a septic system. There's one there now. We build a septic system for this house over in this field. So the goal is to sell this this house right here, and actually both of them. They're both desire to sell, but we're trying to clean up a mess, and it takes a replat to do that. So we're asking for
Pretty
approval of the
simple,
replat.
actually, isn't it? This is very simple.
I hate that word, but it seems like it
Should be.
Yes.
Simple for us, not for you. Cheryl, entertain a motion.
I would move, this is preliminary and final. I would move preliminary and final approval of a not-so-simple project, MIP 77126.
Second.
Been moved and seconded. Further discussion? Those in favor of the motion, signify by saying aye.
Aye.
They're not opposed, motion carries. MRP 164, Dale Cruz.
Again, Dale Cruz, Cruz Consulting, 7384 Business Center Drive in Avon. And if you want to rank them in simplicity, this one should be simpler than the last one. The goal here, this is McLeod Park, Hughes Road. The Dieter family owns these two parcels right here. And the goal is to create a parcel, a couple acre in size, right here in the northeast corner of this parcel 300-004. One of the kids desires to build a home on this parcel right here. Takes in a one lot minor residential plat to create the parcel to build the home, and that's what we're here to ask for approval of, one lot minor residential plat. Perimeter drain outlet tile go over to this deep ravine, and surface water drains through this grassy waterway that runs through Rock Branch Farms to the east of us. It all drains well, actually.
Heard Dale's presentation. The office is recommending preliminary and final approval. Chair will entertain a motion.
Move for preliminary and final approval, MRP 16426.
I'll second that. It's been moved and seconded. Is there further discussion? Those in favor of this motion, signify by saying aye.
Aye.
They're not opposed, motion carries.
Thank you.
Introduction of Mr. Stierwald. Do you have anything for us? Dave, do you want Tiffany to do this, or do you want to take over now?
Yeah, Tiffany can do the field quotes recommendation for the George Mercer. Go ahead, Tiffany.
Okay. Tiffany, the floor is yours.
So we opened these quotes at the last drainage board meeting. This is for the George Mercer drain. And we recommended the lowest responsive quote, which was Moraine Excavating, in the amount of $6,800.
For the recommendation of the office.
Move for approval.
We have a motion and a second. Those in favor of the motion, signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Anyone opposed, motion carries. Do we have any other sealed quotes?
I
Anyone?
think of one other thing, Bob.
Go, Dave.
Do we want to have a business meeting as a drainage board? There's a few things we probably
Yes.
could talk about.
Yes. We traditionally have had those at 7 o'clock, leading up to our
Right.
8 o'clock meeting. So just decide on Well, when do you guys want to have it?
Don't care, just doesn't, no conflict with recycling. just-
Right. When,
We could look at some dates and send some emails,
Yeah.
see what you guys think.
I can
if
get it
it
done
all-
in the next 30 days.
yes,
The
That'd be
other
better.
ones are the last meeting.
call me, don't email me.
Okay.
Planting before.
Call me,
We'll
don't
call
email.
you, don't worry.
All right. Thank
Okay,
you.
we can
Yep.
do that.
That'd be good.
Been a long.
Anything else, Dave?
No, I don't have anything unless the board has anything for me.
Anything for the surveyor? Then the chair will entertain a motion to adjourn.
So moved.
Second.
Seconded, those in favor of the motion, signify by saying aye.
Aye.
And none opposed, means adjourned.
Tough winter.
See you guys. See you.
Shut us off now.
Call our meeting of the Hendricks County Commissioners to order. Please join us in pledge to the flag and a word of prayer. I pledge
allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Dear Heavenly Father, we thank you for this day and for the chance to serve the good people of Hendricks County. Please guide us and let our decisions made today be for their benefit. In Jesus' name we pray.
Amen. Thank you all for your attendance, and to those observing us online, thank you for that as well. Chair would entertain a motion to approve the minutes of our January 27th meeting.
So moved.
Second.
And moved and seconded. Any further questions? All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Chair would entertain a motion to approve the claims that were sent to us.
So moved.
Second.
And moved and seconded. Any further discussion? All in favor say aye. Aye. Opposed? Thank you. Nikki Lawson, bid opening for professional appraiser.
Good morning.
Thank you. Have those with you.
I have two bids, and before I start, it's more than just a professional appraiser. It's really for appraisal services. It would be for commercial and industrial, new construction, and the ratio study and reassessment, and then also for our annual trending and our yearly ratio study. So currently I had two vendors. They split that job. Right now I'm hoping to just narrow it down to one, so I'm just dealing with one instead of two. So
These are for services.
these are for services, yes.
This is not a bid. Okay. It's a proposal for professional services.
Okay.
Okay.
So,
So you can open them.
Go
okay,
ahead. I'm going to open them, announce some things, but this is for a service.
okay, so all right, I guess I
Everything you're doing, I'm just clarifying.
misunderstood. All right, so the first one is from Nexus Group. And theirs would be a total, an annual cost for all of those services of $160,000. It would be a 4-year contract for $640,000. The second one is from Nexus Ltd. For the services, it is $170,000 annually for a total of 4-year service of $680,000. I would prefer and would ask that the commissioners allow me to use Nexus Ltd. They are a little bit higher, but I have been working with them for the last 16 years. They know our county. They know how we work. I trust them, and I have every bit of confidence in them. They currently are the ones who are doing the commercial, and so the additional would just be that annual trending for the residential piece. So,
Nikki, my question to you would be, do you need to take those and look at them to make sure they meet all of your requirements for the submittals that you had, and then either bring them back to us at our later today or our next meeting? Either way is fine with, I think, with us. So
Okay,
I think you need to review both.
I can absolutely do that. So do you want me to bring it back to you today, or do we want to put it on? Okay,
It's up to you.
Give yourself time. Come back next time.
next time? All right,
Okay. All right.
I
Thank you.
will, thank you.
Yeah. All right, our next agenda item is discussion with, about state, a bill in the state legislature, and we have Josh Tolan Joshua, I should say. And Billy, are you gonna join him, or are you gonna stay safe in your seat there? All right.
Good morning, Commissioners. Thank you for having me here. I'm Josh Toll, the Indiana Department of Veterans Affairs. I just came to give a brief overview of 101719, which was 433 that was passed. What it is a state accreditation standard. Previously, there was not one for any county veteran service officers. So what this does is it holds the county veteran service officers accreditation standard. There was not one previously. It just makes sure that they're all trained at the same level all around the state. Currently, this office, which I used to be a part of, meets and exceeds all expectations, all standards. It's a great office. We all know we do great work here. They've always done great work here. Proud to be part of this office when I started. So this just lays out all the procedures, all the standards that are needed, all the CMS which is needed, the software, everything that is required by the state for them to do their work. If you have any questions, I'm here. We're going to do a biannual report. This is the first one. It's just very kind of informal to let you know what it needs and what they need, let you know that they are already exceeding expectations. The second one, we can go over some numbers and things like that about how many, how many claims they've done, what kind of claims they've done, and what kind of impact it's had. That's it.
Josh, thank you for those comments and so on, but especially thank you for the comments about the office, and we agree with you. We think it's a great office. Billy does a great job, and you used to work in that office.
Yes, sir.
And as I recall, maybe rode a motorcycle in and out occasionally.
Yes, sir.
And so on. So thank you for what you've done as well.
No
Not
problem.
only your service to the country, but what you're doing now. Yeah.
Question, Mr. President. Is Rose Tolan your sister?
Yes, sir.
Marine Corps?
Yes, sir.
My whole family Marine Corps.
75.
Very good.
Rose was a classmate of my daughter, Sarah.
Yes. All right, well, let me know if I can be any service for y'all.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, you bet. Have a great day. Billy, thank you. You bet. Next item on our agenda, Sheriff Sadler on enterprise lease contracts.
Happy to answer any questions if you have any. I know Lieutenant Hughes has dug into this quite deeply for me, and obviously I believe it's a move in the right direction for us, so.
And if I looked at this correctly, I think this is a start and you'll be coming back to us, or is this moving ahead?
Yeah, this would be moving ahead with the plan. Obviously, they've given us a 10-year projection and what cost savings that would be to the taxpayer for us and overall, because we're paying for the use of the vehicle, not paying for the entire vehicle. So everything looks good from everything that we've looked at. And again, looks like we're going to be able to update our fleet more frequently and be able to save the taxpayer money in the same breath. So I think it's a good move in the right direction for us. And so just would request that you agree, sign the agreement. And then I do plan next week to give an update at the joint session meeting, just where we're at. We're still working through some of the intricate pricing of equipment, those kinds of things for the vehicles. But it's a process. So.
Very good. Chair would entertain a motion to approve the enterprise contracts.
So moved.
Second. It's been moved and seconded to approve these contracts with enterprise leasing for sheriff's vehicles. Any other questions? All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Opposed? Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah. Next item on our agenda is Mr. Ayers. You're up with NDOT Railroad Crossing Grant Agreement. Paul's agenda item has been
Sorry,
postponed.
I didn't want to jump ahead of Paul.
my office gets really cold, and I jump ahead of Paul.
He turns the heat off?
Yes, he does.
Okay.
We have a railroad crossing grant agreement. Jared Springman out at the Highway Department applies for these grants as they come through when he sees them dealing with traffic safety issues. He got one for us last year for some HSIP projects, and he applied for this one and got this one as well. It's not a large dollar amount, but every little bit makes a difference. This was for $11,737 for some signage and pavement marking improvements at railroad crossings around the county. This is an NDOT contract, so it's a DocuSign agreement, and, but I like the board to approve it first. I think that's the right way to do it, and then they'll send you something to DocuSign.
Move for approval.
Second.
It's been moved and seconded to approve this NDOT grant agreement in the amount of $11,737.20. All in favor, say aye. Aye. Opposed? Okay,
I'll notify the lady at NDOT to send something to you, Jenny.
fine, thank you. All right. Next item on our agenda is the appointment of a veterinarian to the Animal Control Advisory Group. And Mr. Gentry has given us the name of Dr. Cook to approve to be a part of this advisory animal
Yes,
control
Mr.
group.
President, Dr. Cook is a consented, very successful veterinarian. She's consented to be the veterinarian with the group when Dr. Maloney can't be there.
Okay, very good. So it'll be the two of them.
Yes.
Will cover that.
Yes.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Very good.
Move for approval.
Second.
So moved and seconded to approve Dr. Cook. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Opposed? Thank you. Next item are comments from the floor. Anybody? Yes, sir. Please come forward and state your name and address.
My name's John Bates, 2346 Leatrice Drive, Plainfield. I would like to give the commissioners a formal request under the Indiana Access to Public Records Act for certain documentation concerning the animal shelter. It's addressed to Mr. McCormick as administrator to the council. But by this, you have 7 business days to respond, either with the information or with when you'll get it to me. There are very few exceptions to providing it, and if you do refer to any of those exemptions, you'll also need to give me the means to appeal, so.
Okay, very
Okay.
good.
All right, thank you.
Thank you. You bet. Any other comments from the floor from anyone? Seeing none. Elected officials, any elected officials in the room that would, yes, Sheriff?
I had sent a policies 360. We're looking at changing the law enforcement policies for the sheriff's office to a different management company. We've used a specific company for several years now, so those policies aren't specifically directed towards Indiana sheriffs and the laws here in Indiana. So we're looking at moving to this law enforcement policy for the merit side of the operations. And so I have a 1-year agreement here that they sent me. I would just ask that you would sign it. I know I'd sent it earlier. Greg had reviewed it. I'm still working out some arrangements with them, so, but to speed up the process, if we could go ahead and get this signed, for me to move that direction.
What's the name of the company?
So this is Policies 360.
Policies 360.
I have the agreement here if.
Fine, great. Greg's reviewed it. Our chair would entertain a motion.
Move approval.
Second.
Been moved and seconded. Any other questions for the sheriff? All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Opposed? Okay.
Just for the president's
Thank you.
signature. Do we have to
I
sign
think
it?
it's just the president's signature of mine. Yeah.
Sign it.
Yeah. Thank you.
You bet. Thank you. Don't go away. No, I mean, come back up. I'll sign it now and give it back to you.
You'll sign it now.
Yeah.
Expedited services for the sheriff.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
you fill out the rest. How's that?
Perfect. Thank you, sir.
You
Appreciate it.
bet. All right. Any other elected officials? Comments? Need your documents signed? What? All right. Staff reports. Mr. Ayers.
The majority of my items there are updates. I just want to highlight a couple of them. Item number 2, we have offered the highway superintendent position to somebody. The plan is for him to start here March 1st. He's meeting with his current employers this morning, so that looks like that is moving forward.
Very good.
So he came out and met with Casey and I on Friday, and of course you met him.
Yeah.
I'm pretty comfortable
Great.
with how that's going to work. So.
Good. John, I would publicly say, Casey, thank you for all you've been doing on the interim basis.
That's your help,
And
John.
we appreciate that very much.
Very much so.
Very much, Casey.
Item 8, we need to replace a plotter in my office, scanner, printers, large format, does the plan size sheets. Our current one is 8 years old, and we have a quote, and we budgeted for $12,000. We got a quote for a new Canon for $10,695, and I'd like to approve moving forward with that purchase.
And you have, Mr. President, you do have the budget line for that.
We do, yeah.
Okay, move for approval.
Second.
It's been moved and seconded to approve this purchase for the engineering department. All in favor, say aye. Aye. Opposed? Okay.
This is something I should have probably gotten on the agenda, and I did not. So Greg, if we need to put this off, let me know. This is an agreed findings and judgment for one of our eminent domain cases with a gentleman in Stilesville for a bridge project. We had deposited money based on the court appraisal amounts. We negotiated with him, and he agreed to accept $3,000 more than that. So this is an agreed findings and judgment that needs approval by the commissioners and by Graham.
No, you're good to go.
But I did not get it on the agenda.
Yeah, you're good to go.
Okay. So I would request approval of that.
Move for approval.
Second.
Been moved and seconded. All those in favor, say aye. Aye. Opposed? Okay.
And then finally, just so you're aware, we've gotten random offers for some of our vacant land that I'm assuming we want to say no to. It's from some company in New York. This one is for the highway garage. I'm not going to tell you how much he offered us for it, but I think we're going to want to say no. So just letting you know. $337,000.
Okay.
So
Here, John.
we can keep that in our back pocket if we can't find another buyer after we move.
I was gonna say, we haven't moved yet.
Yeah.
So, yeah, once we move, it'll be worth a lot more.
Yes.
All right. Anything else?
No, I don't have anything
No?
else.
Okay.
Unless you have something for me.
Not at the moment. We might think of something, so
Okay.
don't go away.
I'll be here.
All right. Todd?
Nothing in my report requires any action by you, but I'll be happy to discuss any items if you like.
I think it should be noted, the next animal advisory group meeting is going to be on February the 24th at 5:30. And they're also going to schedule a walkthrough for the
On the 19th.
Have they, on the 19th?
On the 19th at 4 p.m.
Okay. Todd did a fantastic job at that meeting.
Very good. Thank you. Yeah. We're getting there.
Yeah, we are.
We're moving ahead.
We are.
That's the plan, so. Paul, you are up.
I got that. We met with Eric Weflin in the studio at the jail. We've got a pretty good plan of what we want to do with their space up on the upstairs, second floor level. He's going to get some of that stuff on paper and get some mechanical numbers for us, and we'll move on from there. The elevator is getting a state inspection done on it today. It should be operating this afternoon.
Great.
And then we're gonna start on the back elevator, so.
Okay.
So, just be round 2.
Good.
But all that's gone very smooth, so I don't expect any issues with the inspector because they're pretty thorough with what they've done. At the courthouse, we've gotten the new furniture and stuff is all in place, and rotunda looks really nice. It's different. Yesterday, we finished up the carpet in the courtroom in Superior Court 2. Got the new seating in there. All that was waiting on the seating to get here. It showed up last week. So we got the carpets done in there now, so that's moving along well. And other than that, we've been helping Garmong at the animal shelter a little bit. We got some shredding done and getting some space arrangements and just moving along with it.
Great, very good. Questions for Paul?
No, sir.
Anybody? Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks, Paul. County Attorney. Commissioners. Ann, do you want to say anything?
No, I'm all good.
Okay. Good. Chair would entertain a motion to adjourn.
So moved.
Second.
We are adjourned.
10 o'clock, we'll call the Hendricks County Regional Sewer District meeting to order, and if you would all join us in the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance
to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you. We have a quorum. First item before us this morning is the approval of the January 13th minutes.
Second.
We have a motion and a second. All those in favor of the approval signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Before we get into the bid opening, I just want to acknowledge Mila and thank you for stepping up into your, we'll call it interim, but hopefully permanent role as we work through some items in the background. Thank you, Mila. Next item on the agenda is the bid opening for the County Road 750 lift station and sanitary infrastructure, and I have asked Mila if she would open those. I think that's the majority of the people in the audience are more interested in this.
The first one is from Yarberry Companies. Do you want to read the amount or do you want me to read it?
I trust you, Mila.
I just have to find it.
That's why I delegated it.
Total price is $8,345,764.
You should have written it out. Acknowledge the addendum 1. Yep. Yep. That's just.
Don't sit down.
No, don't sit down, I might be your help in a second.
You can help.
Engineers come in handy sometimes, so.
Sometimes. The second one is Great X. With a total bid of $6,861,541.24. I have to not get them mixed together. I was surprised you got so many bids. The next one is from Kindred Excavating Group with a total bid amount of $7,628,317. The next one is Millennium Contractors. Thank you. Just come up here. With a total bid of $5,844,100. Eagle Valley. This one probably won't open. Total bid amount is $4,925,000. HIS Constructors. Total bid amount of $3,294,046. Atlas Excavating. Total bid amount of $5,466,522. And the last one is from Brackney. Total bid amount is $3,924,914.
Okay, there you go.
Thank you.
Next item on our agenda this morning is Aqua Indiana report.
I'll do my quick one here real fast. Not really to comment on the written report other than we are going to be active with customer shutoffs. We've already been hanging door tags, letting the customers know they're behind, and we give us a phone call, make arrangements. The next step will be doing shutoffs, so we're ramping that up. Gotta get it under control.
Is there a general policy that Aqua has when it comes to where that point of service terminates?
Yes, there's a threshold amount, and Fran knows that exactly. It's roughly just over 2 months where it hits a threshold where it says, okay, you're late. They get a letter kicked out from, our corporate already sends out the letters, but then we take the next step locally to do the door hangers. That gets the most action.
Anything else?
Yes. Good morning. So I just wanted to give you an update. Notices were mailed within 7 days of issuing the rate increase. We did get some inquiries, mostly pertaining to the notice coming from the Hendricks County Regional Sewer District. So some confusion as to why it wasn't coming from Aqua Indiana. Kieran answered all of those customer questions, and so we haven't really had any other than that first week. I did request a meeting with each of you individually to discuss some economic development opportunities that we are seeking your input on. No decisions, but we just want to talk to you about strategy. So hopefully we can have those meetings today or soon.
Make ourselves available after this public
Great.
meeting.
Thank you. That's it.
American Structure Point.
Good morning. Just a couple things. We've been very busy, a lot of plan reviews coming in. So last month we had 4 and we've already had 2 this month, and it's only the 9th. So kind of a lot of just people getting their plans submitted and everything for kind of summer construction and everything. So staying busy with that. You can also see we got 5 homes that reached out, individual customers, about how can they connect to the sewer. So we provide a memo on options and kind of next steps for them. So a lot of questions and emails in January. And then just a couple other things. We do have that low pressure project in Shoal Creek neighborhood, and that project is almost substantially complete. So working through the last connections there and final cleanup once kind of spring breaks. So that's great. One thing wanted to note, there will be at the next board meeting, I'll be seeking an amendment to the contract for the County Road 750 project solely to add a subcontractor to do the wage rate, like tracking and interviews and things like that, because we are using federal ARPA dollars for the project. We need someone to just be checking those weekly payroll from the contractor and making sure we're staying in compliance. So I did get a quote for that from Mendenhall and Associates for $13,000. So I would just I'll work with the attorney to review that amendment to our contract and then get them on board, hopefully with your approval, so we can meet those requirements. And then just a question for us moving forward. I just wanted to clarify for things that we would have copied Jim Martis on, should we copy you, Brad, moving forward as the board president? So things like when we accept a set of plans, we usually would copy Jim in like the memo we send to the developer and engineer. just so that someone here at the county has a record of what we're sending out and, kind of approving to move into construction. So you can think about it and let me know, but just wanted to have that point of clarity on who you would like, kind of on those sorts of documents, just copied in our communications.
No, I think that's a good question. I would initially say probably Mila and maybe Mila and I.
Okay.
Our objective is that Mila will be our point of contact and.
Yeah, and I'm always happy, I always checked in with Jim at the end of each kind of calendar year and made sure he had a record of kind of those important documents to make sure they were saved on, county server, things like that.
Mila will have them saved.
I can make sure, you've got everything too.
I have no doubt about it.
Answer any questions you have, so I just.
I also inserted myself into the role.
Thank you.
As, I think that's the prudent thing to do, but I inserted myself so that at least you'd have two sources of where the information's coming from.
And I'm copied too. So we appreciate that as we make this transition.
Yeah. And then we just kind of lumped all our projects here that we're tracking together. So we did kick off that kind of north planning, master planning discussion, kind of identified that area of the county and what's going on there, how will it kind of develop here in the next, usually we look at a 20-year horizon, and then just some options on how, the sewer district can be part of that. So we'll be working on that here for the next few months and talk to you about kind of progress as we go and get your feedback. So that's all I had for my report. If you have any questions, and then I do, with the bids, do we need to make some kind of a motion or anything to have us review them? Yeah.
I would suggest that we take them under advisement, and if that needs to be in the form of a motion, I would welcome that.
So I would second the motion to take the bids under advisement and have you folks work with Milo on looking at those.
We have a motion and a second to take the bids that were recently opened under advisement. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Thank you very much. Exit 5970. I'm gonna look over this direction.
So we do have some updates, and those are the ones that we're hoping to discuss.
Shortly.
Commissioner shortly, yes.
I suspected that was the case.
Yes.
Good, thank you. Now I'm gonna look to my farther right on the 2025 annual financial report.
We have to get this submitted. Jim did enter the majority of the information in there before he left, so there's a couple of other items that I have left to get in there. The largest one is I'm waiting back for information from Baker Tilly about the depreciation for the capital assets. And then once I have that number, then I'll be submitting the report. I just wanted to kind of get your approval to submit it once I get that information. That way we meet the March 1st deadline.
It ultimately doesn't require a signature from any of us,
No, it's
just
all electronic.
requires all the
Yes.
accurate documentation.
They just like to see a motion that you saw the information on the report, and I'll bring back the final numbers for those depreciation rates once we get them, but everything else is on the report. We're just waiting for Baker Tilly to get back with us on that part.
I would make a motion that we have reviewed the information and allow Mila to submit it when it's complete.
Second.
We have a motion and a second. All those in favor signify by saying aye. Aye. All right, continuing to look to my right for financial statement status.
I'm trying to figure out what kind of format works best to give you the information for it. I have got the last 2 months of information changed over from individual spreadsheets entered into software program. So for today's meeting, I gave you kind of a synopsis balance sheet and then a detail balance sheet, along with bank reconciliations from both bank accounts.
Very nice.
Much different than we've had.
And Milo and I talked a little bit earlier this morning about moving some of the dollars that we have sitting in a checking account over into the money market for some interest bearing, and talked a little bit about minimums on the actual checking account and bringing that down to maybe a couple of months worth of expenses.
Okay.
And then all of the billing has gone out for the month of February. So
You're awesome, Milo.
everything's going okay so far.
Thank you.
You're welcome. And then, do you want me to keep going?
Uh-huh.
The next one is the claims to be paid for this meeting. We have the electric with Hendricks Power. And we have the town of Monrovia. Okay.
Hendricks Power, $1,208.54. Town of Monrovia, $24,393.37. Hendricks County Treasurer, $8,029.10. American Construction Point, $22,070. Move for approval.
Second.
A motion, a second for approval of the payments. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
I do want to note on the one for the town of Monrovia, that one is larger because for some reason they didn't bill December until the very end of January. So within a couple of days of each other, I got December and January invoices back to back.
All right, we're moving right along. Wishes to be heard. Anyone have any wishes? No wishes to be heard. Any? Oh, please.
Jeff Banning, Banning Engineering, 853 Columbia Road, Suite 100, Plainfield. As you gentlemen heard last week, communication is really a difficult thing in today's world, right? I saw on the agenda exit 59, I-70, 39 update. Did we have an update? I didn't really hear anything. I heard rumor mill that, and I don't like rumor mills, so that's why I'm asking, that we have no capacity to do projects down there? Can we have an update on that? I have a client that has
interest.
Well, I've got West Point, right? Von Walmsley Ambrose, they're JV. We're putting in a water line now. I know I'm gonna get the question asked of me with all that's going on with Monrovia and the new treatment plant. Do we still have capacity? Can anyone answer that? We've bought EDUs. Is that Karen? Do I need to talk to her?
She raised her hand. We'll have this public.
Because we've talked before.
The update is that we have probably still 50 to 70,000 gallons per day of available capacity within our contract with Monrovia.
Okay, and we've got EDUs that have been purchased. I'm hoping and assuming that those, sorry,
no, that's, yes, you're good.
I'm hoping and assuming that those are going to be, continue to be honored and accepted. Okay.
Nobody's nodding their head no.
I know,
I'm looking for the same clues you are, so.
Because were you on the phone call for, okay, I was not either, so I did not hear an update. Denny and I and others, I think Tim's on there occasionally, a group that talks monthly about the interchange and what's going on, so. I just heard rumor of that. I don't like rumors. I thought, let's get that out into the public.
I think there's gonna be some other private discussion that takes place shortly after this meeting.
Yeah, very good. Okay, thank
Joe,
you.
Jeff.
That's what I have.
So
Yes.
question for you.
Question.
Who's gonna be running the HEDC?
To the structure point?
Who?
Yeah.
Well, we have an interim director.
Okay.
I'm the president.
Correct.
So, let's talk.
I don't need other jobs.
Yeah.
So are you still the focus point as the president? I know your name was copied on some of the emails I saw.
Yes. Yeah, John Taylor, who was formerly at the town of Avon, their economic development director. He retired from Avon. He became our interim director here
Month ago.
3 weeks ago. Yeah, a month ago. And so we're going through the transition process as we speak. But that's a huge emphasis for the economic development partnership. And we're starting to get questions, and there's a lot of things.
There's a lot of different fingers in this
Yes.
period down here.
Yeah.
So that's the question, why my
So I would like to get, would it be you, point person? Who would I get? John, I know you were at our last board meeting, and I don't know if you met John, but yeah, we just need some answers. People start calling and asking.
From a operations, Savedra and myself would be points to then disseminate the information or the requests back.
Very good, very good. So, okay,
Jeff-
you.
Jeff, I would think John Taylor would be more than willing to talk to you at any time.
Yeah.
He was at our commissioners meeting earlier today and then left after we were done.
Yeah, unfortunately, he had another meeting and couldn't stick around for this, so I wanted to ask this question. Because it's a huge issue for, us as a county and our organization, so. And clients that we're involved with. So
You'll find John to be very relational and open, so feel free to call that office anytime.
I'll do an email introduction between the two of you. Thank you. Yeah, thank you.
All
My
right.
question to
Go
you,
ahead.
you said there are 70,000 gallons could be purchased. Is that the limit physically of the plant can handle? Or is that just what is left available?
That's the left with the contractual agreement we have with Monrovia, the
Okay, how much
capacity that
more
we can
can they
have in there.
handle physically?
Right now, everything comes to a pump station. That pump station can be upsized. It was, it was designed to handle more.
Okay,
So
thank you. You answered my question.
it's just, Monrovia, that's just what is in our contract right now. So we'd either have to amend that contract or something else.
All right, any other wishes to be heard? Hearing none, Chair would entertain a motion to adjourn. A motion and a second, all those in favor of adjournment?
Aye.
All right.
So, should we just go in there? It should be about